Welcome back to another recap. Man, sometimes you just trade and you make money, yet you're not happy. And that's the day. I've been trading all day. I got frustrated. I stood up 2 or 3 times. And it's the same thing that happened to me the last time Tesla did this. This thing has been up all day. Even my throat is kind of horsey a little bit because I did yell once or twice. My emotions were triggered, but even if my emotions trigger, I still trade calm. I never revenge traded. I think the most I was down was like 1,700 today, which is not bad. I told myself $1,000 stop, and then I was like, you know what, $2,000 stop. If I lose 2,000, I'm still at over a 15K month. But the stock was moving, The stock was moving. Tesla was rallying. Tesla was squeezing. Tesla was pushing. And I did the same thing that I did last time I did this. Here it is, guys. I don't usually show P&L, but this month deserves it. 62 trades today, by far the most I took any other day. Oh, this one has got 42, 30, 30, so about double what I usually trade. Oh my god. This also puts me at 24 days green streak, which is the biggest green streak I've ever had before, and so I just now tied it. So if I go green on April 1st, then that puts me at a 25 green streak, which is the biggest. Anyways, you guys can do the math, if you guys want to see exactly how much I made this month. I want to go over the daily real quick because it did the same thing that I did last time on this day. And I know exactly the day that it was this day. This day it gapped up the next day, and it still pushed. And this day I was thinking, this is not true. This is not pushing. It's false. It's gonna stuff. I'm gonna find the short, and I shorted, squeezed myself out. Took a loss. I actually might have taken a whole loss that day itself. I don't think that day I was able to bring it back. Never mind, I did. Oh, now I remember. Yeah, that's right. That's another day that I was down like 2 grand, and I brought it back to like 1,400 or something like that. But it happened to me again today. This same day. This squeeze here, this one there. We're kind of okay. We all saw this bull flag on the daily. We all thought this thing could break out. I just didn't think in this market conditions it would. I guess now everybody was hyping it up at 20% from December. We're in a bull market. Oh well. Sure, but I don't know. And the thing is, if you guys were here on my live streams, this is going to be a rambling kind of video, and I apologize. If you guys are new to this channel, I stream live every single day. Today I finished the stream, I was down 800. I was able to turn it back around completely. 15 minutes before market opens, every single day, completely free. Discord down below, course down below, all green month right there. Do the math, see how much I made. I usually trade 2 hours a day. Today happened to stay longer. Yada, yada, yada. And the thing is, both of those days, I remember within the first 30 minutes, I told you guys on stream, it looks like somebody's buying this scrap. It looks like somebody's holding the bids. It looks like every time this dips, it holds. And it just grinds and grinds and grinds and grinds. And I saw it for the first an hour of the stock market today. I saw it. I could see the tape. I could see the level 2. I could see this stock being manipulated today and to the long side. And I still went short. I still went short against my thesis, against the trend, against everything. And I'm frustrated. I'm green, but I'm frustrated, All of these things right here, it held. Look at this. Grind up in the first 30 minutes, you kind of right here. And then it kind of does it again right here. It gets pin. False breakout, holds. Right here, false breakout, holds. False breakout holds, false breakout holds, false breakout holds, and then it does it again. False breakout there, a tiny bit, holds, again, kind of doesn't squeeze, holds, next leg up, and it just did it over again. False breakout here, look at it, wick, holds, boom, goes for it again. Same thing here. You know, the ideally these are. Look at this one right here. False breakout, holds a higher low. False breakout, holds a higher low, goes again, and it just did it nonstop. And honestly, there's not a specific trades. I recorded the whole thing, and I have it on video. You know, but there's not a single trade that I told myself or that I could show you guys and say, look, I nailed it on that one. You know, I most of these I was, you know, I saw this fall, short it, short it, short it, looking for the big move down, and I got squeezed. And then I would kind of chase it along a little bit, get my money back, and then again short, 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 and I would get squeezed, and then again short, 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 and I would get squeezed. I know towards the end I was able to get myself back to green, but the only one that actually flushed. You know, it actually went broke out. The wick spiked, and I went short, 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 added to it. Finally got this move down. Even here, I got faked out. Right there, I was adding short, 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 and then this thing dropped a little bit on me, and I was holding full size for the big drop, and then again squeezed me out again, and then I was able to finally kind of chase it here, got this move down, chased it a little bit here, got that move down, and then you know I remembered that this day that when it squeezed like that, I remembered somewhere in the middle of the day, lunch hour, or something like that, this thing had a very nice pullback and it had a very nice sell off. And that to me was this, you know, whatever time frame that is. And I remember it did that. And you know what? On the daily, it doesn't give a crap. If it's going to finish green, it's going to retrace all of that sell off and it's going to come back and it's going to close a very nice green candle, right? Otherwise, it would be a topping tail on the daily and it would look like this. But when it's squeezing like that, I remember it pulled back, created that topping tail for a little bit, and then still at the end of the day went back and closed that candle really strong on the daily. And so I thought to myself today, I'm looking for the big short finally, but I know that this one is going to look like that last day, maybe, potentially, and it might not actually sell off all the way back down. You know, when you get a stock to go up this much, it doesn't give it all back, you know. And so when it started dipping here, and finally was to me what I thought bottoming out. I took some longs in here, and I took these longs, and I got that move there. I got this move here. A lot of these times, I actually took them, you know, 1,000, 1,500 shares, and I had about 1,000 shares that I was like, you know, if this goes back to high, I'm gonna hold full size. And so I caught this one nice here, and then I kind of moved my stop a little bit here. I got stopped out. Kind of did it again here. I was in like 1,000 shares, put my stop up a little bit, got stopped out like right there. And then at that point, I was probably up 300, 400 bucks. And I think I got some of these longs here. When this started bottoming out here, I took a long on this one, and I took a long on no, on this one and on this one, because the first one didn't work out, and the second one kind of gave me a little bit of profit. And then I had to stop. You know, I'm green. I also realized that I do have commissions. I ended up contacting Thinkorswim, and they were able to tell me that I do have commissions. Well, I knew I did, but I didn't know that they were as much as I thought they were. And so today, at least I had about 100, if not $200 of commissions. I have to go back and check. I think there's only way to add it. It doesn't tell you exactly per day. I've noticed the commissions that I've had year to date, and it's in the thousands. So I definitely was kind of surprised for that. But it's way better than any other platform, and I love Thinkorswim, so I don't plan on switching. But today was probably more of like a $500-600 day because of the amount of shares that I traded, and that is insane. You know, I've never in my life traded 147,000 shares of Tesla, and to me it sounds stupid to say I traded 147,000 shares of Tesla and only made 700 bucks. You know, at least I'm green and I'll take it, and I got the green month. But 147,000 shares of Tesla, that's just ridiculous. You know, I scalped this thing with 1,500 shares at a time, 1,000 shares at a time, and I was just getting burned left, right, up, down, upside down, diagonal, diagonal, left, diagonal, right. I couldn't get it. Um, anyways, you know, I've tied my biggest green streak. I've got the all green month. I profits on the month are absolutely amazing. I mean, I would take this every other month if I could. Hopefully, I keep stepping up the size and keep doing this good. But you know, there's just days that even though I got this done today, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. You know, if I would have longed 100 shares and held all day long, I would have made more than 700 bucks probably. You know, if I longed VWAP this morning 198, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's sitting at $7.50 of rallying, and 100 shares would be 750. So, and that's 100 shares. You know, if I took 1,000 and held this thing for the long, I definitely would have done better. Anyways, guys, I'm exhausted. I know this is not the recap that you guys want. I know it's not the recap that you guys want to see. I showed you guys my month. I don't usually show you guys my month, but there it is. You guys can do the math if you gotta see exactly how much I made. Then again, commissions are gonna be taken out of that. But I'm glad it's Friday. I'm glad it's Friday because I need a little bit of a break from today. My brain needs to cool off a little bit before I trade back again. Um, Tesla shocked me today, and I've made the same mistakes that I did last time, which is even more upsetting. Even though it shocked me, I was so stubborn to just long it and hold, long and hold, long and hold this whole time. Ay 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 ay, que locura. All right, guys. You guys have a good weekend. I'm sorry I'm not showing any trades. It'd be impossible to show you the trades. These are the bigger ones that I caught. This one right here was a nice trade. This one right here was a nice trade. Those two longs are the ones that got me green. All of this was like short to $200, $300 loss, short $200, $300 loss, short $200, $300 loss, short $200, $300 loss. All right, guys. I will see you guys on Monday. You guys all have a good weekend. And yep. See you guys on Monday on the live stream.